I look at the stars. They asking me what do I see? I noticed that lately all them constellations been looking like me. Inspired to shine, inspired to dream. I think of my life and I feel that I may be as good as I seem. Coming up, I dreamt of the checks I be running up. I sat on my bed writing lyrics to songs. I would practice them all, but it wasn't enough. I wanna perform, I want a crowd singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. And proud. The energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a mogul. I'm starting to feel like an icon. Cause I ain't the same and I know it. But I got the heart of a poet. That money is good, but it's new here. I'm trying so hard not to blow it. Cause all of my friends walk around and they icy, pricey. But when it come to me, I prefer just a tee and some Nikes. I might be running from changes, I like how it is. Easy to cover the life that I live. Still ain't got used to the sight from the crib. I knew I would have it when I was a kid. At moments the nights will be dark, won't hold you, the journey was long. Through all of the imagine the younger me singing the song, yeah. Like hickory dickory, my clock has been ticking to victory. I don't have a fear in the world, whenever it's time, I know they'll be listening. Hickory dickory dog. If I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the clock, yeah. Hickory dickory dog. If I can see them as a link, then I know that I gotta behave as the watch. Crank it up if only by a notch. Master the art and then give him a swatch. Put everything that I got on the...
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of... The NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Big time right there. Big time.
Woo.
The Admiral putting something extra on that throwdown, trying to get his guys ramped up.
You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Up top, Hayward. Pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 5. Drilled from 11 feet out.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
Here's McGrady. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for Milwaukee, Tracy McGrady.
He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better.
Pass to Olajuwon. The kick out to Wall. On target from range.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Milwaukee. Outside wall. Pass to Olajuwon. Robinson with a steal. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
On defense, the Sixers. They lead by 4. Wall. Antetokounmpo. Some room here for Jones. That shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Inside. Pass to Hayward. Back to Antetokounmpo. Drives to the hoop. Here's Olajuwon. Clock at 4. No good there. Good work defensively by Robinson. Jones from outside. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is. In the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Hey fans, let's hear it for your 414 crew dance team.
The Bucks trail. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jones. Finished off the break.
Number 1.
7 points in the game.
Eddie Jones.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Wall. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Here's Olajuwon. Robinson defending. James goes in. And it's James with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And let's give it up one more time for your 414 crew dance team.
Ball with it. Pass to Olajuwon. Out to Hayward. It's stolen by James. Here's Jones. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, I enjoy when Jones looks to score because it makes the defense have to adjust.
That's good from Jones. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions. But the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Pass to Olajuwon. 4 on the clock. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Second chance effort. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
They get the rebound. He's off on the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Jones. Shoots. And it's Smart missing. Antetokounmpo, left side. Pass to McGrady. "41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. And stolen by Jones. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Marcus Smart.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Pass to Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now Smart. Wall covering.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Marcus Smart. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Philadelphia. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this.
Fans, it's time to get loud.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
To the inside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
From Cameron.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off. Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Al. Thanks for that.
Boy, I tell you, his dunking skills are special. Noel really pounds it through the hoop when he gets a chance to.
Portis down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Nerlens Noel.
Second team foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Driving in.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Portis. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks, Jaden McDaniel.
And so here is Philadelphia. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. And here's Porter outside. Drills it from deep. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Thomas. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Assisted by.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
Pass to Capella. Another shot. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Now here's Brown. Back to Hernan Gomez. Stolen by Capella. And it's Beauchamp missing. Now the 76ers with it. This run now up to 13-2. And that one's good. He has 6.
They're really working the paint now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And a slam dunk by Capella.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Bailey. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks really having a tough go here. Here's Thomas. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
And here's Porter outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Beauchamp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Porter from behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Beauchamp. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Troy Brown picks one up.
4th team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Beauchamp. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Good on the second one. Now Philadelphia with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Porter's shot is off. And here is Antetokounmpo. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Philadelphia dictating the flow.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
The Sixers with another miss. Here's Milwaukee. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream, BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
76ers ball.
Philadelphia with the ball. And here's Porter outside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Team foul.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Pass to Brown. Back to Porter. To the middle. Here's Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
43 seconds left to play in the half. And here's Porter outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Strong interior move, aggressive, assertive, and effective.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Bailey. The three. He can't hit that time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Your Bucks, 32.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
Bucks Youth Dancing.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's McGrady. No good on the three. Here's Bailey. On the wing, Porter. Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. Milwaukee with the rebound. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. Pass to Olajuwon. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And when it comes to the paint, Noel owns it. He really takes on any defender head on. And as a result, gets a lot of foul calls because of his aggressiveness.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Bucks with the possession here. They trail by 18. Antetokounmpo up top. 10 points for him. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
76ers substitution, David Robinson.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. James up top. 12 points for him.
Bucks foul.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season.
Jones misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
And he drops the first.
At the line for 2.
Hits both from the stripe. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, and the jam by James.
LeBron showing you how. How he does it, a stylish flush by King James.
Milwaukee calls timeout. You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's McGrady. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. From the wing, no good, a bit long that time.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Number 1.
And that one's good.
Assist goes to.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Antetokounmpo. The Bucks rebound. Here's Thomas. No good with a layup. Now Philadelphia with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul.
Gordon Hayward.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way. Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Here's McGrady. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
It's hauled in by Robinson.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Knocked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Tracy McGrady.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
At the line for the 76ers.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
2 shots.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense, getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas. You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Touch, size, moves. The Dream has got all the tools to score and make you look silly while he's doing it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the Bucks pushing it up now.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Milwaukee foul.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can
First
convert.
personal foul.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Thomas. A minute and a half left in the third. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Philadelphia dictating the flow. It's hauled in by Portis. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Little. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the box.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Taking two shots.
And so he hits both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Pass to Bailey. Takes a three. Philadelphia the rebound. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's McDaniels. And it's in there. 46 seconds left in the third. Outside Porter. And it's off from three-point range. Left side Green. Up and over Porter. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bailey. Here's Hernan Gomez. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. At the line for the 76ers, Juancho Hernan Gomez. At the line for
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Capella. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Capella's got his third basket on the night right there. Here's Porter. And here's Brown for three. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
46.
It just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
74.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's Philadelphia now. And here's Porter outside. Capella with a rebound. Here's Little. And he drives in. And the layup is good.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Inside. Here's Green. The shot's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Count the basket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Pass to Capella. Back to Wall. Up and over Porter. Wall, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better. It's always fun seeing the electric John Wall at your point. I mean, he's got a skill set really suited to running a high-speed NBA offense.
And teams have to tailor their defense knowing that Wall is going to be running the break.
Well, the thing that makes Wall special to me, B.A., is his blow-by ability. His speed, his passing, his decision-making combined, but it's that blow-by ability that sets him apart when he's healthy.
Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, Tracy McGrady.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. On the take. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And slam dunk by James.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Pass to Little. The shot misses, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Little. Here's Capella. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. From down in the low post, it goes. 26 points for him. Outside wall. Over Smart. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Little. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Here's Milwaukee with some arc. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. And the layup is good off the glass.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
No good on the shot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 36 points.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Pass to Little. Outside wall. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Number one.
And he gets that one.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Antetokounmpo.
Milwaukee foul.
There's the block. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Sixers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
The first free throw is good.
76ers, number 1. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Number 1.
And he's good on the second. And the Bucks with the possession here. Here's McGrady. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
Milwaukee, Tracy McGrady. Taking 2
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. To the paint.
Number 1.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And so he hits the technical free throw. One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson with it. Hayward picks him up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's McGrady. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Hakeem Olajuwon. At the line for
And he makes a first. Good on both. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one wasn't even close.
Leave me out the comment.